partial variation. A quantity A is partly constant and partly varies inversely as quantity B, given that A is equals to -10 when B is equals to 2.5 and A is equals to 10 when B is equals to 1.25. Find the value of A when B is equals to 1.5. Let's go to the solution. The first thing we're going to do is to write that connection, quantity A, and you're going to use two constants. I will choose X and Y as the constant. So let me write A is equals to, that is A is partly constant, that is A is equals to X. A is partly constant. Then you add plus, and partly varies inversely as quantity B. So inversely, we introduce the other constant Y and then divided by B. That is what we mean by inversely as quantity B. So now we have written A is partly constant, that is equals to X, and partly varies as inversely as B, that is Y over B, where X and Y are the constants that I've used. Now from there, we can now substitute the values that you're given. So the first one, when A is equals to -10, when A is equals to -10, B is equals to 2.5. So we simply substitute it in that equation. So A is equals to -10, then X is there, then plus Y. We have Y divided by B is 2.5. So that is the first equation. So we just need to substitute everything there. The second, that will be the first equation. Now the second equation, A is equals to 10. Then X remains there. When B is equals to 1.25, so that will be Y divided by 1.25. That will give us the second equation. So now you have two equations, but you need to simplify. We have substituted the values, and now we need to simplify these equations and solve them simultaneously in order to get the constants X and Y. So we go straight to how to simplify, and I will do this by multiplying like the first one. I will multiply by removing that denominator 2.5. I multiply each term by 2.5 to get rid of that denominator. So I'll start by -10 multiplied by 2.5. That will give -25 is equals to, then X multiplied by 2.5, that will give 2.5X is equals to, not is equals to, but plus Y divided by 2.5 multiplied by 2.5 will get Y. That is equation 1 simplified. We have removed the denominator. We do the same to the second equation. The second equation, we shall multiply each term by 1.25 to get rid of that denominator. So 10 multiplied by 1.25, you get 12.5. Then X multiplied by 1.25, you get 1.25X plus Y divided by 1.25 multiplied by 1.25. We are multiplying each term. You remain with Y. So you have the second equation. Now you can see the two equations are simplified. We solve them simultaneously to get the constants X and Y. I will use elimination. Let me use elimination so that I can remove the Y. So I will subtract to get rid of Y. So -25 subtract 12.5. Start with that. So -25 subtract 12.5, we begin with that, and that will give -37.5. -25 subtract 12.5 is equal to that. Then 2.5 subtract 1.25, you will get 1.25x, and then Y will get eliminated. And so from here, to get X, we divide both sides by 1.25. So you'll get this one to be -30. Remember, Y has been eliminated in that equation. Now we can substitute X in first equation. So I'll substitute X in the first equation. So we have -25 is equals to 2.5 multiplied by X is -30. So that will be 2.5 multiplied by negative 30. So multiply that using a calculator. 2.5 multiplied by negative 30, we are substituting where we have x with the negative 30, and this will give negative 75, then plus y. That is the first equation, equation 1. So from here you can get the value of y, and so y is given by, we take negative 75 to the left hand side, we'll get negative 25 plus 75, and that will give 50. So we get 50. All right. Now we have the values of the constants, that is x is equals to negative 30 and y is equals to 50. Now from there, we shall now insert them in this equation. A is equals to x plus y over b, that is the connection. So A is equals to, x is there, but we got x as negative 30, so we write it there, negative 30, and plus y, we got y as 50, then divided by b. We divide that on by b. So that is the connection now after inserting the constants x and y. So now we go to the solution. Find the value of a when b is equals to 1.5. That is the question. So what is the value of a when b is equals to 1.5? We simply need to substitute. So a is equals to negative 30 plus 50 divided by b, which is there, 1.5. It is 1.5. And this will give negative 30 plus 50 divided by 1.5. This will give 33 and a third. Get 33 and a third. So negative 30 plus 33 and a third. That is what we have. Hope you followed. And this one will give 3 and a third as the value of a. And that is how we're supposed to solve that question.